Dear students, in this video I am going to explain about flood and its control. Flood is an overflow of a large amount of water beyond its normal limits, especially over dry land and submerges land. Causes. What are the causes for flood? Flood is caused by combination of flowing the water with the with some factors like the prolonged heavy rainfall, locally concentrated or throughout a catchment area, continues when the uh, rainfall occurs. Prolonged means the rainfall occurs continuously for a long period. And second cause is highly accelerated snow melting, and the causes another cause is severe winds over water like the hurricanes. Next one is unusual high tides, tsunamis, spring tides. The next cause is failure of dams, levees, retention ponds, or other structures that retain water. Flooding can be accelerated by increased amount of impervious layer surface or wildfire, which reduces vegetation that can absorb rainfall. Periodic floods may occur on many rivers, forming floodplain. A flood that rises rapidly with little or the little is called flash flood. It is usually the result of intense rainfall over a relatively small area. Effect of flood. Flood damages property and endangers lives of human beings and other species. You can see the land is submerged surrounding of the uh, big village, and there is a loss of a human being lives also. The land is also submerged in water, so there is a huge loss of crops, and there is a loss on life also. You can see on the screen the one village is completely submerged in the water, surrounded by water, and maximum area of the village is submerged in the water. So next effect of flood is rapid water runoff causes soil erosion um, and it allows sediments to deposit elsewhere. The third cause is fish and other wildlife habitat. will become polluted. Third caution is the causes effects is prolonged high floods will delay traffic. The fourth one is flood damage forming. Fifth is structural damage can occur in bridge abutment, bank lines, sewer lines, etc. You can see the damage on both sides of the rivers. There is submerge of the roadways, bridges, highways, and maybe sewer lines. Sixth impact is waterway navigation and hydroelectric power are impaired, and the another impact is the financial losses. When the area is completely submerged, it may be around the village or around the cities, definitely there is a huge loss on life as well as the property, so there will be a financial losses. Benefits of flooding. Flooding can bring benefits such as making soil more fertile and providing nutrients where it is deficient. Periodic flooding was essential to the well-being of ancient communities along the rivers, and the Nile River, the Indus River, the Ganga, and of China, etc. Flood control. We can control the flood by afforestation, by taking up work of afforestation. We can reduce the erosion, and we can control the speed of water flow runoff. Terracing hillsides to slow the flow downhill. Third point is construction of floodways. We can made a form a channel, man-made channel to divert water. These are called as diversion canals. Fourth is construction of levees, dams. Fifth is river uh, fifth is a low head dam. Sixth is coastal defenses, sea walls, beach nourishment, etc. Dams, many dams and their associated reservoirs are designed completely or partially to aid flood protection and control. Diversion canals or flood control channels, redirecting excess water to purpose built canals or floodways, which in turn divert the water to temporary holding ponds. Floodplains and groundwater replenishment. Excess water can be used for groundwater replenishment by diversion onto land that can absorb the water to reduce the later droughts. River defenses such as levees, bunds, reservoirs, weirs, etc. Coastal defenses, seawall, beach, nourishment barrier, islands, tide gates, dikes, etc. Temporary perimeter barriers when permanent defense fail, emergency measures such as sandbags or the impermeable sacks are used. Hazard reduction by strategic network. Remove constructions from flood prone area and leaving them as the parks or returning them to wilderness. Residents, buildings and other infrastructure can be designed so that even if a flood does happen, the city can recover quickly and cost minimized.